What is up, you guys? Welcome to the Incredible Academics YouTube channel, and you guys are really appreciated for visiting this channel. So today, this is what we're going to be looking at, and I'm pretty sure you guys can already see what's missing here, right? Because this is not just an ordinary, cubic function. I mean, you can tell that it's a cubic function by the fact that the highest power there is 3. So if this is not visible for you, this is actually a 3. So that is x cubed plus x squared plus 12x, right? So take a second and think about the term that is missing. Is it the x cubed term, x squared term, the x term, or the constant term, right? That's the question. But by the look of things, you can see that there's no constant term here. And this is like one of the most beautiful, cubic functions to, deal with when there's no d, all right? Because you don't have to go through all the trouble, factorizing and all that. You don't have to go through all of that. Using the root method whereby you're guessing and all that. You don't have to do that, but you do have to, apply factorization, right? But yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like, having to find the root through trial and error, that's like a job and a half. That's what my friends used to say, meaning that it's a lot of work. It's a job and a half. But anyway, let's do this. Like as always, we're going to find the x-intercepts. So we're just going to say z of x is equal to 0, meaning that the whole expression over there minus x squared, right, minus x cubed plus x squared plus 12x must be what? 0. Okay, and I'm hoping that you can already identify what the common factor is, right? X is appearing throughout these terms, right? There's x here, there's x there, there's also x over there. So take a second and think about what we are going to, factor out, right? Is it x or minus x? What do we factor out? So, most of you I know that you're going to say x. It doesn't matter. Alright, so in fact, let's just do that. But if I was solving for myself, I was going to take out minus x. But, well, there's no train smash. Okay? But if we don't take out minus x, we're going to have to take it out anyway. I'm telling you. So minus x out. So what do we need to multiply the minus x with to get minus x cubed? That's x squared. And then what do we need to multiply the minus x with to get positive x squared? That's minus x. And then what do we need to multiply the minus x with to get positive 12x? That's negative 12. Is equal to 0. So you can already see that we're ready to, set these equal to 0. So you can say, okay, minus x is equal to 0, or x squared minus x minus 12 is equal to 0, right? And what does that mean? That means that now this side x is equal to 0. That's one of the intercepts. Also, we can then use our quadratic formula here, but honestly, it's easier to just factorize. Right, so x 3 4 minus plus, which is equal to 0. Okay, so now let's see. Therefore, x minus 4 is 0, or x plus 3 is what? 0. Okay? So, now x is what? X is 4 or x is minus 3. So we've got all our x-intercepts. 0 is to 0, right? 4 is to 0, and minus 3 is to 0. Okay, so that's our x-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, obviously let x be 0. Z of 0 is equal to minus 0 cubed plus what? 0 squared plus 12 squared. Not squared, but 12, yeah, just 12. 12 times 0. So this gives us a 0. So the y-intercept is at 0 is to 0. And you can see that the y-intercept actually coincides with one of the x-intercepts. Okay. So let's go right ahead, and now obviously since we already got what we call the x-intercept, now we need to be thinking about what? The turning points, isn't it? So let's try to find z prime of x. Okay, and obviously that's going to be minus 3 squared plus 2x plus 12. All right, and we need to set that equal to 0. And well, this does look like it's got roots, but I'm not going to attempt to find the factors. I'm simply going to use the quadratic formula. This is what I do, when I know that, okay, it's quite clear what the factors are, right? I factorize. But if it's not clear, I just simply use the quadratic formula, because I honestly don't have time to waste. So x is equal to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So minus 2, right, plus minus the square root of what? 2 squared minus 4 minus 3 and then 12 over 2 times minus 3. Okay, so let's see what answer we're getting. Grab my calculator over here. So let's do the thing. So x minus 2 plus the square root of 4 plus 4 times 3 times the 12. Okay, over negative 6. Right, and we're getting this. So that's minus 1.69 or 2.36. Those are the two x coordinates of the turning point. And now what we're going to do is we're going to simply take the x coordinates and plug them into the z function, right, so that we find the corresponding y values. Remember, we're not using the z prime function but the z. So we're going to find z of minus 1.69, which is simply minus 1.69 cubed plus minus 1.69 squared plus 12 into minus 1.69. And then also z of 2.36, the other root, 36 cubed, 2.36 squared plus 12 into 2.36. So let's see what we're getting. Alright, so minus 1.69. Alright, so minus answer cubed plus answer squared plus 12 times answer. We're getting minus 12.60, and then 2.36 this time around. That's the x coordinate that we're substituting, so minus answer cubed plus answer squared, right, plus 12 answer. That's 20.75. Right, so we've got two turning points here. So the first one is minus 1.69 is to minus 12.60. You can see it's in the third quadrant. All right, and then the other one, it's 2.36 is to 20.75. Pretty sure you can see that this one is in the first quadrant, definitely. So I mean, I think we ain't got anything missing. Everything is here now, except that we need to now, okay, write down the function and look at the coefficient of x cubed. Minus x cubed plus x squared plus 12x. The coefficient of x cubed is actually negative, so that means that we're going to have something like this, right? Something like this, right? That's the shape that we're going to have. So that's what the coefficient of x cubed tells us when it's negative. So we're just going to draw something like this, right? And we haven't found our point of inflection, right? Point of inflection, I missed that one, but obviously we just need to further derive our z prime. Okay, remember, z prime is given by that. Z prime is given by that. So to further derive, z prime is going to be what? Negative 6x plus 2. And then we set that equal to 0, so we find the point of concavity. So negative 6x plus 2, that's the second derivative. So negative 6x plus 2 is 0, so x becomes 1 over 3. Therefore z of 1 over 3, right, so we just use our calculator quickly, right? So we've got 3, and then minus answer cubed, we're just substituting now z of 3, and then answer squared plus 12 times answer, and we've got 4.07. So our point of inflection is basically going to be at 1 over 3 and 4.07. Right, almost missed it, but yeah. So there we go. Now this is y and this is x. So we know that this is the situation, but remember 0 is to 0 is also one of our x-intercepts, and it's also the y-intercept, so they kind of like coincide. So we're going to have a situation like this. That's the situation that we have. So, and this is 0 is to 0, where the graph cuts the x and y axis. So that is the y-intercept, and it's also the x-intercept. Okay, yeah, they coincide. So the turning point here, remember we've got two turning points, right? So definitely this one is going to be 2.36 is to 20.75, and you know that definitely this is the negative one. Minus 1.69 is to minus 12.60. Yes, right? So now the x-intercept there, remember we had how many x-intercepts? 3 of them. So minus 3 is to 0, 4 is to 0. So definitely this one it's minus 3 is to 0. And this one it's 4 is to 0. So we just need to plot the point of inflection now, and at somewhere here. Alright, and that is our point of inflection. 1 over 3 is to 4.07. And that's function z, okay? That's function g. And congratulations if you watched up to this far. And we've come to the end of the video. And yeah, shout out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with friends and family. Peace out.